Young men, there really is only one way to limit being played by women out here, especially at your age. I want to talk to you guys about that on the channel today. Young man, when I was in my, actually it was in my teens, because I was still in high school. When I was in my teens, young man, I had a girlfriend. And she was, oh my God, gorgeous, gorgeous. She was so pretty that when I brought her to like our homecoming dance, my assistant principal, I remember this like it was yesterday. My assistant principal, I walked by him with this woman, and my assistant principal was like, "Is that Will?" Right? And it wasn't like, you know, I couldn't get girls or anything like that. It was just that she was so far above average that it was just noticeable, wildly noticeable. And on a level, young man, I knew it too. I knew it too, right? And we dated, you know, for months. The whole I love you, all of that stuff. And at 18 years old, to have a woman like that showing that level of interest, the sex was off the hook. I mean, it was just bananas, man. It was absolutely bananas. And I forgot that every other woman in the world existed. And again, if I'm going to keep it a buck, it ain't even like I was looking for anybody else. Like I had found her in this woman at 18 years old. It just shows you how ignorant I was at that time. So we're going on and just a bomb relationship. So close to the time that we were going to graduate, she was going to go to a university out of state. Actually, it was going to be like an hour away because she was going right up the road to another university, but she was going to stay on campus. We're laying in bed and we're talking, and I don't think I've experienced a more devastating moment than what I'm about to explain to you guys now. We're laying in bed, and I just assumed that, you know, once we graduated, and because she was going to be so close to home, that we would just stay together. I assumed that. And I had asked her or said something about it while we were laying in bed, and she said that, you know what, now that we're graduating, I'm thinking that when I go off to college, I want to experience, you know, different people and different this. And what she was telling me essentially is she was going to experience more dick other than mine. So listen, if you're someone who just likes to watch my videos and not really take any real action, you can skip past this part and go to the part where I'm just giving the free game and remain the same forever. But if you're ready to take your life serious, if you're tired of being stuck, if you're tired of being in the same spot, young man, I offer one-on-one coaching. Coaching to remove the limiting self-beliefs that has you where you are now. Coaching to be able to address the bad habits, the lack of discipline, the lack of structure that has you stuck and is keeping you from elevating your life to the type of life that you truly want to live. I've been talking to you guys from day one about having options in life, and whether that is money, women, time, whatever. You need to be able to change yourself internally to get that. And that's where my one-on-one coaching can help you. So listen, click the first link in the video description below. Let's have a conversation, see if we're a good fit, see if you qualify for the coaching, and let's go to work. Now let's get back to the video. And young man, I was destroyed. I was absolutely destroyed by that. And when I look back on it, man, it wasn't so much that I was destroyed over the fact that she wanted to be with other people. I was really destroyed over the fact that I ain't have anybody else. I had put everything I had into this woman. She is now telling me that, you know, essentially I'm not good enough. She no longer wants to be with me. She wants to go and experience other people. And young man, I was stuck. And I would love to tell you that that was the last time that I experienced something like that in my life, but I would be lying to you. The point I'm trying to make in all of it is that if you want to limit the being played by women like that, you have to have options. You can't place everything that you have into one woman, especially if you're dating. that many of you will find yourself in the same situation that I was, because I was an average dude. I wasn't really popular. I didn't have, a lot of money. I didn't drive a flashy car. The minute that somebody came along and paid me some degree of attention, man, I was gone. And I totally forgot that I need to be getting myself together so that I can attract other women like her, right? I put everything, stopped life, put everything into her, and I didn't create more options for myself. And when you do that, not only are you messed up when that relationship ends, but the woman that you're dealing with knows that too. She knows that you don't have any other options either. And that makes it easier for her to manipulate you. That makes it easier for her to disrespect you and anything else, because she knows you don't have any options, and you will get played in that. A woman will keep you around, man, whether it's some level of comfort, whether it is convenient sex, something that you're providing on a regular. A woman will keep you around for that all day long until something else better comes along. And because you don't understand that, and because you're putting everything into her, you've shut down possibilities with other women. You've stopped working on yourself because you believe that you guys are going to be together forever. You set yourself up to be played, to really be played. Like I said, I've had countless occasions of that happening in my young adult life. Whether it was marriages, whether it was relationships, the idea of not having or even creating other options for myself while I'm dating or while I'm seeing this woman. Or not having myself in a position where if that relationship ended, I'm in a good enough place where I can go out and get another woman like that. My body is right. My money is right. My confidence is in place. I've built myself up to be the type of man where if one goes, another one is coming. Young man, that is how you limit yourself being played out here. Women can smell you a mile away when they know that you don't have any other options. The woman that knows that you have options, you're actually more attractive to her because of that. The disrespect, the shit test, all of that lessens when they know that at a drop of a dime, you can walk and there'll be somebody waiting for you. And I'll take it one step further, young man, even if it's not a matter of someone waiting for you, for them to know that I'm good without you. Even if the option is not another woman, just not being with you, that would be enough to check a lot of crazy behaviors in these relationships. But many of you, just like I was with the young lady back in high school, you'll fall for that one, and you will think that that is the be all to end all, and you'll find out quick that, young man, that's just not it. That's just not it. And I can remember, men that had their shit together back when I was younger. They were just totally unfazed by women. And they had the bomb ones, right? Like top shelf women. And they were just, hey man, what happened between you and, man, I don't know, she gone. She totally unfazed by that. And they were unfazed by that, young men, because they had options, right? The world didn't end with this one woman. So what do you do? What do you do now to create the type of options where you limit yourself being played by women? What do you do? What should you be doing now? Honestly, at this age, women shouldn't even be your focus. What should be your focus right now is getting your money up. What should be your focus right now is finding something that you can put time and energy into, that you can learn and master and monetize. Focus right now should be your body, getting in shape, becoming jacked, so that not only do you have bread, but you're fit, you're in shape, you look good. You want to be working right now on becoming the type of man that a woman would be a complete idiot for leaving. And even if she does, her best friend will be waiting in the wind There'll be a line down the street waiting in the wind because you are that type of guy. That's the man you need to be working towards right now. But a lot of men won't be working towards that because they stop working on themselves when they get that one, thinking that that one is going to be forever. And then they're crushed when she's not. And then you start that process of trying to recover and trying to build yourself back up again when you should be doing that now. So not only have you lost the chick, you've lost time. Can't let that be you, young man. You can't let it be you. I will never tell you men not to date and not to experience women. You're young men. You absolutely should be doing that. But what I will tell you from experience is that you will get played over and over and over again by women. You will be manipulated. You will be taken advantage of if you do not become the type of man that has options of women in his life. Even if you decide you cool on them for a minute, everybody still knows that you can have anyone you want. Young man, it sounds superficial, but it's the truth. This is just real game I'm giving to you guys. I've seen it over a lifetime. The difference between those two men, the one who has no options because he's put it all into one woman, and a man who is focused on himself so that he can have multiple options in women. So you need to be choosing now what type of man you want to be. Do you want to be that man after you've put in time and effort and finances into a woman that she tells you, well, you know what, I think that, I want to experience other people. You want to be that guy? Or do you want to be the type of guy that she would be crazy to say something like that to you? And if she does, you would be totally unfazed because you know the minute you walk out the door, there's 4 or 5 others waiting for you. And you have that confidence. You have that swag to know that. You got to pick, young man. You got to pick. And now is the time to do that, right? So listen, that is all I have for today, young man. Hope that added some value. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. We'll be back with another one soon.